Hello? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Little Bit Turtle Show live at the Wonder Reasons Urban Theater. How are you all doing today? I'm doing well. I am currently getting my audio all set up, ready to go, and we should be good. I'm just going to ignore the render frames. It always happens at the start of the stream. Now I got to get everything ready here. That way everything can be heard right. Okay, it's... Where is the right thing? Okay, there's that. Need to use my hands for this.
And then there are Zaxby's
Mouse and
giant
keyboard.
chicken finger quesadillas, packed with those famous Zaxby's hand-breaded chicken fingers, melty cheese, and a whole lot of sauce.
Okay, that should be good. Okay, I got everything connected right here. LVR audio, VR chat audio stream setting to where it needs to be. Spotify setting to where it needs to be. LVR microphone is heading into the game as well as the main VR mic. Should be good. Can you speak, please, Nino?
Hello.
Okay, you're good. That worked. That did what I wanted to. Thank you.
All right then.
Now I just need to. I don't need this open. Oh, I didn't. Did I turn? I didn't mean to click that. There we go. All right, we're good to go. Like a genie in a bottle. Okay, that's fine by me. How are you? How have you been, Nino?
Hello. Very good.
That's good.
You might asking why G is not here. You might want to ask.
Is is he having trouble with something?
Yeah, he got trouble.
He got in trouble. Oh, I thought you were saying he got
Yep.
like something happened to his headset or something.
No. He got trouble with school.
Ah. Wait, isn't he homeschooled?
Because he told me he cheated on a math test.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. He said he won because he was doing
That's better.
his ideas, and then he cheated on the math test. So he'll be
Oh,
not here.
I see.
And guess
So,
will be here on the next Wednesday.
okay.
Right.
Why did he cheat? I wonder. Okay, everything's all good there. I haven't had to do a math
ask
test
him
in a
then.
long time because I haven't been in school in a long time.
You never did school?
No. I did do school, but I haven't had to in a long time. I'm 29 years old. I've been out of school for a while. There you go.
Okay.
Turning those down a bit because I don't want them to be too high. All right. Keep that over there. The main microphone needs to be moved to somewhere out of the way. So we're good there. Excuse me. Okay, I am good to go. Oh, that's right. You can add items now, but what exactly? I guess you got to add them in game. I guess you got to add them yourself.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah, I don't want. I'm not gonna
You
mess
can
with
do
that.
like a rainbow ribbon and a cube.
I'm good right now. I don't really need the items. What if I just turn
Me
that
either.
down? No, we're good. Every session of VR chat, I always have a bit of render lag at the start, but at the end, not that bad. And thankfully, the CPU temperature is sticking to a good temp right now. It's not going above 80, which is good. I'm thinking of buying something. I might need to head downstairs in a second to help my demo in. I'm gonna go to BRB and start another ad. BRB. I have returned. My grandpa was the one that was home, so my grandma is still not here, so I might have to go out again when she does get here. But that won't take long. My dog is with me. Louis right there, so we're good to go. Let's see. Nothing changed on here, right? Yeah, still got everything connected properly. GPU usage is 38 per night. Just goes back and forth. The RAM is at 49. The SDB, or okay. What was I doing? Oh, right. I have avatar volume all the way up already. Okay. So what do you want to do right now? I don't really mind where we go.
I don't know. I'll be honest, no idea.
What I'm going to do right now is be... Arr, I be Foxy the Pirate Fox! Because I like Foxy. I like this man. Oh. Okay, good. You're back over there. The camera's right here. I should probably move it up a little bit. Where is the... There you are.
Camera's down. Camera's literally down. Never mind.
Trying to get it in a good position. It's not... Cannot press the buttons. Oh, no. I gotta do this. World. There we go. And it's all in a good spot. It's high. Excuse me, higher now. There you go. Yeah, my leg is all normal. That did add. That added about a minute and a half to the normal time until the ads go back again, which is nice. Do you download all your games just to your computer's storage?
What you mean by that?
Well, depending on the computer, like let's say a laptop, like what Benzilla has, or Enzo.
Yeah.
A lot of the
Benzo.
time, it only comes with one form of storage, and that is an SSD, typically solid state drive, which are faster than HDDs by a lot. They're also more expensive depending on how much storage you get, though that is changing over time. Which means if you only have that one particular storage and you only use that, eventually you are going to run out of storage, and in doing so could cause your operating system to be bogged down. Your operating system needs a certain amount of room on it for it to work properly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why for my system, I obviously have an SSD for my operating system. I have two SSDs. One is for Windows 11 and one is for Linux Mint. I'm using the Linux Mint one right now. And then I also have a internal HDD, which I don't really use at this moment because it's still only got stuff for the Windows side. But I do have an external HDD that holds all my games for the time being. I will eventually move a lot of what's on there over to another drive later in the future. Specifically, what's known as I'm going to move it to an SSD as well, because SSDs are faster. So I have my HDD right now is about 4 to 5 terabytes. That's a lot of storage, but it goes down quickly with games, since games tend to. Eventually, one single game is probably going to be a terabyte. It's going to be massive. And to be honest, they don't need to be that way, but a lot of creators outside of maybe indie developers and or AAA, well, and outside of indie developers or older games in the past, for some reason, in the current day, games are not none of the AAA developers are optimizing their games and doing what they used to do in the past, where they're able to make a massive game, but somehow fit it all in a small amount of storage. When they were able to do stuff like that a lot back in the past. Though, the way they did it, I'm probably going to be told that there's a specific way they did it, but I don't remember what exactly it was. A lot of games now are not optimized or enough to where they don't shave down the game to where it works and also is at a smaller storage. So let's say Call of Duty. Call of Duty is, as time goes on, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not stopping. That's why a lot of people wind up needing a lot of storage, whatnot. With an SSD, I'd be able to play my games a bit better, or at least the load times would be better. Everything should be smoother. SSDs are faster than HDDs, but they are more expensive. So let's say if I got a 4 terabyte SSD, which is what I want, there's one that's by the same. There's a version of what I currently have for my Linux Mint operating system that I plan to get that has 4 terabytes, and it is much faster than it'll be much faster than the HDD. So I'd be able to download my games on that quicker. And I'm hearing thunder. Great. More of that. Wonderful. But it will help speed up things. And for downloading stuff like VODs, pictures, anything like that, I'm probably going to keep on my external HDD because I don't really need. They're not going to be affected really by an SSD. Maybe editing a VOD would, or no, editing something would, but not the VOD itself being saved or something. Every computer has an SSD in it for the operating system, because that's just the main thing. You should never really use an HDD for an operating system. So if you use Windows 11 or Windows, one of the two, Windows 11 or Windows 10. Probably Windows 11 because Windows 10 is dying, or at least it's going to be. They won't be updating it when it comes to security features in the future. Starting in October, I believe.
Okay. Since.
Okay, that time was not a text. That was just the. I really got to go in and change the sound alert for the for the Meta Horizon app because it's the same as the text, my text, and I don't like that. But desktops typically do have an external HDD in it as well. Maybe not a super big one. I think when I first got my current PC back when it was still in its fully pre-built state, where I had nothing to do with anything that was updated in it. At that point, I believe I had an internal HDD and an SSD. The SSD was for Windows 11, and the HDD was for everything else. And the external HDD, I think, was at least 1 terabyte, just one. So I needed to get an external HDD to be able to download my games without problem. So that's what I did, because HDDs are cheaper. That's why a lot of people tend to get those. But eventually, you should move to SSDs. It helps. I'm planning to add that new SSD to my computer later on, probably after 2 months or so. because after 2 months I should have enough money for it. And then I'll uninstall all my games and then reinstall them onto the SSD, such as VR chat or really
Right.
anything. Actually, if you check Steam right now under any game, it will have a recommended storage. It'll say how much storage you need, and it will also tell you what it recommends you put the storage in. And it typically says SSD. So, even so, it's not an unknown thing at all. Anyways, let's see what to do. Let's see. Where have we gone recently? I guess we did go to those GM constructs, and we were going to /co VR, but none of you could go, or Enzo couldn't go on his old computer. It just stopped him from doing it. Or on the computer he has.
I already told you, okay, you cannot come.
I wasn't saying he couldn't come. I know that. I wasn't saying that like he could come. I was just bringing it up. Because when we tried /co VR, I think it was last Wednesday. The game, I think the particular map wouldn't load properly for him or something. Oh yeah,
Okay.
I did have a chat with him yesterday in regards to his headset. He had to it wasn't working properly. It was stuck at the loading screen. And what he had to do, he hasn't told me he had any problems so far, so I think he should be good. But he had to factory reset the Quest 2 to be able to have it properly work again. It didn't get rid of anything important. Anything you buy on the Quest 2, if you factory reset, it's going to be on your account regardless of what you do. Regardless of using that, it'll automatically be on there. So once you activate your account again, it will automatically, it'll be on there. You just have to re-download the game. Thankfully. So he didn't lose anything. If he had pictures or something like that, he might have lost those. But outside of that, he didn't lose anything. And and from what I've heard, it's working. So that's good.
Right? I get it.
Yeah. What was the Lost Backrooms one that we went to a while ago? We never completed that, did we?
I don't know.
Let's give it a shot. New instance. I guess I'll do Friends Plus. Drop the portal right here. What do you think? Here we go. I still like having that trigger button be my thing. There you go. Yep, we are good to go. And as usual, I am first. But I guess that could be due to my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi isn't. It's not stable enough to do multi-streaming, even with Restream. For a while, I thought it was, but Restream doesn't respect a certain thing on there. But it's good enough to do one so far. Hello.
Yup.
This world contains loud noises and jump scares. Are you ready?
Shall we?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go then.
Let's go, Mario. I don't know why I always think
What?
like that. It's just a joke. I wasn't saying it about you in specifics.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. What was that?
We can continue on walking. I just have to. My grandma tells me I might have to go out and help my grandma. We'll see. And into the void we go. Well, not the void, the back rooms.
We are in the background.
I think, what was it that we tried to do last time? Because this is the one that this is when my computer crashed. But thankfully,
So,
the setting I turned down has done major helps to
Okay.
fix it.
so if I remember, you told me there was a TV with eyes.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay, I'll be right back again. Gotta go help my grandma in. I'm not gonna run another. returned. I'm really hoping there's no power outage while I'm doing this,
Welcome back.
because the storm's still going. I helped my girl in. She's gotten a new car. It's a little young. It's a little older than her other one, but it's still nice looking. Have you ever driven a car?
No.
Ah, I have. I just don't like. I don't really care for it. Anyway. Now you said there's a TV, or at least that's what G said to you.
If I remember.
Ah. The B. The TV. How many? Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, that's new. I didn't notice that at first, but you can actually close the instance you're in now, like from within the instance. I'm not going to do it, but that's interesting. Never seen that before until now. Unless it was a thing last time I played, but I don't think it was. This game did have a good bit of updates recently. Apparently there's 7 levels altogether in this map, so. That's not a good sound.
What sound?
It sounds like I'm underneath or in some sort of subway. Or at least some area full of people. And now I'm hearing the thunderstorm, but that's in real life.
We're not doing that.
No, I heard something, but
Not like someone crying and laughing.
oh no, I didn't hear that part. I did hear stuff, but not that, I guess. I know we found it before, but or maybe we didn't. Because I know we went through this map and I crashed before we could do anything. I kind of figured the cause of it now. There's a thing that I cannot do right now because it just messes stuff up for me, or at least kind of. The game still feels like I'm playing in 90 frames, or more than, or close to it. But this is, what is this? What are these? Bunch of boxes.
Yep.
Some low textured boxes. Okay, so it reconnected, but my bitrate is still being very funky right now. The weather is definitely causing some trouble. Where's my hands? There, my hands. Okay. So the stream is going to be fuzzy because of it. Oh, shit, it just dropped to 0 again. It might disconnect again. Okay, no, it's not. Please stop going to 0, damn it. Twitch stats. I guess we can just continue onward, but I don't know if it'll drop like it did before. My number is still normal. When I check Twitch, it's not set to... Uh-oh. Bad noises. Also...
So might be a bad problem.
I hear bad noises. Also, hello, Corey. Welcome back to the Individual Show live at the Wonder Theater. How are you doing today? I'm sorry that the stream is being wonky. The weather. Don't believe it on my computer. Blame it on or the Wi-Fi this time. It's the shitty weather. Oh God! Oh God! Run! Run! Run!
Give me a run.
There was a bit. There's a
nothing.
monster to me. I saw a monster. What is it that you need to tell me, Corey?
Hero.
Yes. What?
You don't see it.
Seriously, he did? Damn. Are you talking about that?
Hero. Uh-huh. You was talking about this one.
Ah. How did you get banned this time? Do I click it?
Yeah, but you can literally hear.
Yes, yes I can. Okay, my stream's back to normal, but the bitrate seems fine, but the storm definitely caused a bit of an issue. His fourth ban. Why did Tectone get banned this time? Man, Twitch is kind of fucked.
Find a code now.
Okay, gotta find a code now. Do you know? Is
Like
it?
4 numbers.
It's 4 numbers. Got it. It's not going to be all in one spot, right? It's going to be numbers separated.
Separated.
Okay. Alright, I'll probably wind up seeing that video too once he uploads it. But damn. I'm really going to have to start uploading a lot on YouTube. I've really got to figure out what to really upload. Okay, bitrate's staying fine. Oh, if I look at my desktop itself, everything seems fine there. My computer, you wouldn't hear me anymore if something happened that way. I have not seen it yet, no. If you're talking about Cobblemon or Cobbleverse, no, I haven't yet. I will look into it after stream, maybe.
We came back.
Oh, what happened?
We came back. What?
Please don't be copyrightable. I've actually gotten a little bit of...
Dude, the fuck you go?
Sorry, I was looking at the thing. Oh, there's a thing. There's something I had to mention. I checked one of the VODs from one point when you were playing music from one of the avatars. I did get a copyright claim or whatever you call it from one of those. At least three different songs, I think, from that. Not that specific avatar, but
Sorry.
from some kind. No, I'm not saying it's not your fault. I'm just saying. I just had to tell you. I might.
No, that's fine.
It's an older VOD. I'm not monetized on Twitch on YouTube yet, so yeah. If I can get more followers on YouTube side, maybe I'll switch to that as a way to I don't know if I'll switch to it full time for streaming, or maybe I'll switch to a different site altogether and just start posting VODs to YouTube from the different stream, but I'm not sure yet. Yes, subs, my bad. Subs on YouTube. Twitch subs is basically akin to YouTube members. Well, YouTube subs are akin to Twitch followers. Okay, got it. What is it on Kick? I can't remember what it is on Kick. Someone at my door. I heard something at my door. I'm also going to back up because I want to be away from my computer. What? That Kick is like Twitch and its followers and not, Okay, got it.
Same.
So I do have an account there, I just haven't make anything. Oh, did you see something over here?
See what?
Oh, I thought you stopped because you saw something.
I just saw nothing.
Okay, so putting on that does not make a difference. I hear noises.
It's coming from over there.
Yeah. I've got loot boxes? Are you talking on Twitch or Kick? Because I know Twitch has something with Prime, but I can't get it. I don't have Prime. Oh, VR chat. Hold on. Where do I click that? Where is that? I'll check that after this map. Apparently we have loot boxes in this game now. Big menu, tap right. Okay. I've got, oh, okay, cool. Rainbow ribbon. Really going hard on the Prime stuff. Hopefully they actually do something. Because if you've seen, I've lost my bud. I've lost the bud. Because if you've seen, you've been watching TikTok, he's definitely talked about this, of how gaming companies or not gaming companies, but companies and stuff don't really care much about certain things if it doesn't make them money. Let's hope VR chat doesn't, or isn't bad like that. There you are. It's raining.
What the fuck?
Not in game. For me in real life.
What the fuck?
I might have died just now because I got something in my face. Go away.
Oh my god.
I can't see anything.
Oh, two fucking eyes looking at me so
How do I get this out? How do I stop this? Oh, there you go. It ends on its own.
What the fuck?
Ah. I'm not sure if I would just call myself lazy or aromantic or something. No, I wouldn't mind dating with someone.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure where I am. Oh, okay, we're back again there.
Oh my god.
This one might be a while. I wouldn't put the whole. I wouldn't say I would just hate that specific person, to be honest. Because, you know, just the same as every other group, it's only a small group of them that are bad, typically. It's not the whole. It's never the whole. Unless it's like a specific group that's based on certain things. That's why I don't hate any one group of people, or I don't hate something that someone is because of that thing. There is one I don't know if it's who you're referring to, Corey, but there is someone that I saw recently. I think it was a Tectone vid about this one who still sadly posts on TikTok, I believe. You might have seen the video that I'm talking about.
I forgot where the fuck is the code? I mean the numbers. I'm trying to figure it out. But it's a long time since I didn't play this map.
Yep. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Corey. Weather bleed. Hey, Thor! Stop doing your bull crap. I don't believe in any of it, but it'd be kind of funny. Do you know who Thor is? Thor is the god of thunder and lightning in Norse mythology. Oh my god. Someone just got banned for botting. One message was deleted by moderator. I don't know what it said, which is fine. I don't need to.
This guy is like a kaiju, or it's a god.
All right. Thor is not a kaiju, but he is kind of what you could. To be honest, he would probably be called a kaiju killer. More specifically, a giant killer, because in Norse mythology, under the orders of maybe not under the orders of his father, but he did kill a bunch of the Jotuns, or Jotnar, which are giants within that world, living in Jotunheim. Also, Thor did fight a Jotun snake, the Midgard serpent, also known as Jormungandr. Yeah, Thor as in God of Thunder, Odin, or Thor as in Pirate Software. Thor as in God of War. I saw that video too. If you saw that video about Thor, Pirate Software recently, I did too. About the whole stop killing games thing. Like, he misrepresented it so badly. I didn't know the guy who made that was also. When I first heard about Stop Killing Games, I wasn't aware that the person behind it was also the person behind Freeman's Mind, that Half-Life 2 audio series.
Let's try to go here.
Ah, okay, I see.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, I was just looking at my chat. Do we do something with this now? Let's find out. Okay, so this is where we are now. Wait. It says to wait. You got to wait, my dude. You got to wait. Or, hold on.
I heard knocking.
Is there anything we can do on this couch? The answer to that is no. Is there something to do here? Maybe this couch? This chair? This is just the table. Why don't you put on a little makeup? That's not how the song goes. Well, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous something. Can't really say that, I don't think, on Twitch. Maybe I can, I don't know. Uh-oh, Nino's left the instance. I think I can respawn and get out of this room, but I'm not. I kind of want to know what you can do, what happens. Maybe not. Wait, wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. How does that song go again? I've been seeing a bunch of different memes and stuff on it. I heard knocking. Knock on wood. I guess that's... I guess we can't complete... I guess... I don't know what to do there. Let me see if Nino's still on. Was there a a streamer mode on here? I think there was. Now I think about it. So what's my current thing? Group. I'm still with this. I'm still on this one. I'm surprised. Wait, do I have more than one thing? How many of these did I get? Claim. What? Okay. So I've got a bunch of stuff here. Reference cube. How do I open this? Point. Oh, oh, there we go. What can I do with this? It's a reference cube. I brought in the reference cube. How do I get rid of it? I've got the rainbow wand. Woohoo!
Thought you were gonna try use it on me.
It doesn't really do anything except for this. Oh yeah, you can change the color. That's cool. What is the damn it? Yeah, sorry, the stream my bit rate's being funky. The stream might disconnect. If it does, I'm sorry. As my stream bitrate is not being great. Give me a moment. Give it a moment. Keeps going back and forth. The Wi-Fi really is funky right now due to the weather. I'm sorry that that everything's going like this. It's just the weather doesn't like to be good. The weather does not like people's Wi-Fi, apparently. And since I use something called dynamic bitrate, it kind of makes things do this. At least from what I could tell, the audio is fine. Oh, I already turned it off. Do you want me to bring it back out? The stream... Hold on. Bitrate seems to be still kind of messy, but... let's see. Okay, I got it. Yes. I believe, what color, what is this one? It's blue, pink, and white. What's that one? And the bitrate's still being funky. Stop dropping to 0! Okay. Trying to find the dashboard. I know there's a way to look at it from here. I really can't do anything to fix that right now. That one with the blue, that one was trans. It just keeps messing. Oh gosh. Cable. Okay, so that's the trans flag, I assume. That one, I believe, it could be either non-binary or I think this one is the bot. I think the pink, purple, blue, or no, red, purple, blue, pink, purple, blue, one of the two. That one's bi.